Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to be playing with a brand new foundation that just hit the market, as well as concealer. So if you would like to see what products I'm talking about, then make sure you keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the brows, and I'm just gonna speed through this. I will go ahead and link my brow tutorial up above so you can go ahead and check it out. Only products that we're gonna be using are going to be the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in number 4.5. Before I do the pencil, I'm gonna go ahead and prime with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And then I'm just gonna clean up with the new concealer, and I'm not gonna tell you which concealer it is until we get to that part for the face. Okay, so moving on to face, we're gonna go ahead and prep the skin. To prep the skin, I've already moisturized with the Alpine Beauty Wildcraft Actives, and this is the Melt Moisturizer. It's really good for firming the skin, keeping it nice and hydrated, and aging skin. Then we're gonna go ahead and prime the skin, and to prime the skin, we're going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter primer. Okay, so I did have a few breakouts, so I'm gonna go ahead and color correct in those areas. Just kind of spot conceal with a concealer that is a little bit warmer to cancel out the discoloration. And to do that, I'm going to be going in with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer, and the color is Hazelnut 8.1. Now that we are all color corrected in the areas that have a little bit of discoloration due to breakouts or just spots that have been picked, whatever the case may be, we're gonna go ahead and move into foundation. So this is the whole reason why we are here, and this is the Haus Lab foundation from Lady Gaga, and the color that I got is 460 Medium Deep Warm. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. This is what the packaging looks like. So let's go ahead and read the claims on this. This is a clean, cutting-edge, long-wear foundation that delivers superior makeup performance without compromising your skin. It is infused with 20+ skincare ingredients. It is buildable, medium coverage, luminous, second skin finish, ultra fluid, weightless foundation. So it says shake well, blend out, blend onto clean, moisturized skin. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this bottle. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. So this is what her foundation bottle looks like. It's glass bottle, nice silver cap, super weighted, very pretty. It just looks a very clean, beautiful bottle. Hopefully this is the right color. Ooh, this might not be the right color, but we're gonna make it do what it do and see. Okay, so this is the skin with just one even clean layer. I just want you to see how it looks. It's nice and hydrated, nice and dewy. The color is a little off, however, we're just gonna work with it because the initial color that I ordered won't be here until I think tomorrow, and I really wanted to get this video up. So this is what this foundation looks like with just one layer. Let's go ahead and build it up. Now this is what the foundation looks like with 2 layers. Still very dewy, definitely still like a light to medium coverage. I will say that because I can still see my beauty mark, my chicken pox leftover mark, and then of course my bruise, even though we concealed a little bit. So those things are still visible, so I will say this is still like a light to medium coverage. Very dewy, very luminous on the skin. So yeah. Since we have the foundation on, we're gonna move on to concealer, and we also have a new product for concealer. The newest addition to the collection is from Tilbury, and this is the Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. This is supposed to reduce dark circles within 28 days. Skin is supposed to look smoother and more radiant. It's supposed to boost hydration. It has hyaluronic acid, golden vitamin C, collagen, niacinamide, and it sounds good to me. So we're going to see. It has 16 hours worth of wear time. So it is supposed to be a medium buildable coverage, conceals, corrects, brightens, and lifts the look of skin. So yeah, that's the claims. So the color that we are going to be testing out is 13 Deep. I originally got 14, but nobody has 14. So every time I try to order it, it got canceled. So here we are with number 13. Okay, so this is the concealer with just one layer. It blends it out super good, nice and seamless. It definitely looks radiant and hydrating underneath the eyes. It felt really good. The wand didn't pick up a lot of product, so I mean, I guess that's personal preference depending on how you like your wands to go, but it did give me enough product for underneath my eyes to blend out. So we're gonna go ahead and try just a little bit more to see how it builds up. Here we are at 2 layers for the concealer. This is what it's looking like. It built up very pretty. I still love how it looks underneath the eyes. The color, I feel like I could have went for the 14. I feel like 14 would have kind of been like the perfect balance to my face. The 13 is for more of like going out a little bit of extra oomph. However, I still love how it blends it out. I still love how it looks. I do think that you are going to have to set it in order to get that extended wear time. However, it is very, very pretty. We need to warm up this face. What's funny is, looking on the monitor, I look a lot more yellow than I really am in person. However, I still feel like this foundation is a little light, but we're gonna make it work. I just don't feel like I'm as light as the camera is making it seem. So let's go ahead and bronze the skin. To do that, we're gonna go in with the NARS Laguna bronzer in shade number 4, and this is what it looks like. So we're just gonna use this to warm the skin up all over and just kind of balance out this tone. I'm gonna go ahead and deepen up that contour with the Black Opal foundation stick in color Ebony Brown. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to setting underneath the eyes where we place the concealer, because I do feel like this will kind of move and slip throughout the day. We're gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Banana Bread Powder and press this in the areas that we placed the concealer and down the bridge of the nose. This is gonna kind of mattify the skin so that it's not so luminous. Okay, and to set underneath the bronzer area and contour area, we're gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Cinnamon Bun Powder. I'm also gonna use that powder to set the bronzer, so when we go in with the powder bronzer, it kind of glides smoothly. We're gonna go ahead and bronze the skin, and we're gonna go in with, of course, the one from Jaclyn Cosmetics in Bare Babe. You guys know I've been loving this one. I can't stop reaching for it, so why not again in this video? We're gonna go ahead and deepen up that contour with the Black Radiance Contour Palette. And we're gonna go ahead and use the second shade and mix it in with a little bit of the darker shade. We're gonna move on to the eyes. And for the eyes, I think I just wanna kind of keep it really, really simple and go in. We're gonna go in with the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette, and this is what it looks like. This is not a new palette. However, I feel like it's kind of fitting since fall is approaching. It'll be the perfect palette to use. And this is what it looks like close up. We're gonna go ahead and go into Sundown, and we're gonna blend this all in the crease and blend it out towards the brow bone. Then we're gonna go into suntan and build this up in the crease as well, but we're gonna keep it lower than we did with sundown. We're gonna take it one step further and really kind of define the crease, and we're gonna go in with Magma, and we're gonna just go ahead and focus this in the crease. I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease, and I'm gonna use the same Charlotte Tilbury concealer to see how it does. Okay, so for the lid, I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette and use matte number 3. So I'm gonna go into the Master Mattes again and use matte number 1 on the inner corner of the eye. So we're gonna go ahead and smoke out the bottom lash line. We're gonna go in and mix the suntan and Magma and just buff that out really closely to the lower lash line. Next, I'm gonna press Deep Dive from the palette onto the top lash line very, very closely. I'm gonna use a flat defining brush. Go into ColourPop's eyeshadow in Color Tassel, and this is their Super Shock shadow, and we're going to place this in the inner corner of the eye. Next, I'm just going to go into mascara and lashes, and then we will come right back. I have 2 new lips. I'm gonna swatch them to kind of see how I'm feeling. This one from Giorgio Armani, and this is the Lip Power in 102 Romanza. And I feel like this one might be better just because it's a little bit more peachy. Oh yeah, that's going too dark. Okay, so no. We're gonna do this one. I'm gonna go with the Rare Beauty lip liner in Kind Words. No, the color is Strong. We're gonna take the Giorgio Armani lipstick in 102 and just go on top of that. We're gonna go in on top of that with a little bit of the Maybelline Lip Lifters gloss, and this one is in number 008. The color is called Stone. I really love this lip combo. All right, guys, so this is the completed look. How do we like? Do we like it? I love how this turned out, especially the eyes. Let me zoom in so you can kind of get a close-up feel. So I love how these eyes turned out. Super pretty. Not such a harsh cut crease line, but you still see it. It still has definition. The smoke out just was super pretty. The lashes complemented this so well. It just looks so pretty. Love the inner corner highlight, just a nice little white pop of color. The cheeks look very, very pretty with the blush. My favorite period out of everything is this lip combo. Really, 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 really love it. I'm super glad that we played with that. It just looks super good. All right, so starting off with this little mini review, the reason why we are here, the foundation. So the packaging is a 10 out of 10. It is gorgeous. It is weighted. I love her little symbol on top. I love the frosted glass. I love that it looks so minimal but so luxurious looking at the same time. You can tell she put a lot of thought and focused on the packaging because the packaging is weighted. I wish you guys could feel it. As far as how the foundation applied, it was very pretty on the skin. It was definitely a luminous finish. I do give it more of like on the medium side. If you're oily, you might want to stay away from this just because it gives like that really glowy, dewy look, and typically when you are oily, you really don't like that glowy look. I feel like this will kind of give you the oily look if you are oily, and especially if you don't prep it correctly. So you might not really love this if you are on the oilier side. I feel like the people that would really love this are going to be somebody that is extremely dry, wants very light, minimal coverage, but just a very pretty foundation, something they can wear day to day that does not feel heavy on the skin, because this does not feel heavy at all. So yeah, I definitely agree with her claims in that sense. Let's go over her other long wear. We haven't had time to test the long wear. However, I probably will wear this tomorrow just because I love how my face looks. It looks a lot better now on camera, but when we first started out, I feel like it looked super yellow. But like I said before, I feel like how I look in real life versus this camera is a little different. I feel like this kind of matches me really good now that it's settled. In real life, I have to look at playback, of course, but just from looking at the monitor, I feel like it might be a little, I don't know, a little light on camera. However, I feel like I look gorgeous, if I do say so myself, because one of the foundation, it definitely made my skin look very pretty and hydrated, even though we did set it with powders. Next, let's go into Miss Charlotte Tilbury's beautiful skin radiant concealer. I really love this. It definitely, I feel like I could have went to a 14. However, I told you nobody had the 14. So I'm gonna have to probably order it or just wait for it to come back in stock, but I do want to go ahead and get the 14 because I do love how this concealer looks underneath the eyes. I love how it feels. It's just a very pretty concealer. It's not super heavy, it's not super weighted, but it is on the thicker consistency side of the concealer spectrum. It's not super thick though, but it is a heavier concealer, but it does not feel heavy on the skin, especially when you blend it out with the hydrating, the wet sponge. So I am interested in trying this again and keeping this in my collection, and also getting the number 14 for a little bit more day-to-day use. Who else? What else? Of course, we bronze the skin. You guys know how I feel about the NARS bronzer. Love it. The eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona, I feel like it's definitely perfect for fall time because it does have a little bit of those warmer colors, and then it also throws in some of those like cooler purple colors that the leaves kind of change. So you get to kind of play with that, and then you still have shimmer and sparkle within the palette. Let's see, the blush from MAC. I love MAC's Extra Dimension blushes. This is definitely an easy way to add a little bit of color to your skin, also a little bit of luminosity to the skin. It's just super pretty without it being glittery. Just looks like healthy skin, and I love that. So I would definitely recommend you trying out one of these. I love the Extra Dimension highlighters, their blushes. It just looks really good on the skin. Also the Color Pops. I love Color Pop. I love their Super Shock shadows. This one definitely didn't disappoint. It's more on the icy side, but I feel like it went very perfect with the inner corner. So love this. I have an idea for this one, so we'll see. Stick around, turn your notifications on. I think that was really it that was new. Oh, besides the lip stick from Giorgio Armani. Love that. You guys saw how I love that one going on. I feel like that's gonna be a real good day-to-day lipstick because it has just like a wash of color, pinky, nudie, peach type of look, but it's still, you can still pull it off being a chocolate baby like myself. So love it. I feel like that was the only things that were really new. heavy focus on the foundation and the concealer, I definitely recommend this. 10 out of 10 if you are normal to dry and love the dewy look and not looking for full coverage, more light to medium, and not even really medium full, but very for sure light to medium. You can get there. So yeah, definitely check this out. And I think that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed the Lady Gaga foundation as well as the Charlotte Tilbury concealer. I definitely enjoyed it, and I really wanted to get this video out for you guys. That is exactly why my hair is in nothing but oil and a braid, because I didn't plan on coming back in on this video until my hair was done and washed. But I really wanted to get this out because I'm super excited to try this foundation, and I wanted my first time to be on camera so you guys can get my honest opinion. So yeah, until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that post notification bell so you stay up to date every time I upload and you don't miss an upload. And yeah, until next time, happy almost fall. Bye guys.